Son of David, have mercy on me. These words of Bartimaeus, a blind beggar, we hear on the 30th Sunday in ordinary time. Mercy, we are all in need of mercy. To cry out for mercy to Jesus already shows faith in Jesus. As for the begging, we can say that it is nothing new. It is not something of the past. It is still very much with us. Also with the people who come to our community these days. And strangely enough, many approach me, a European missionary, leaving out my African brothers. This too might have to do with faith. Faith that the European gives money. This faith might have been historically conditioned by the earlier missionaries who came to Africa, bringing in loads of money to build churches and hospitals and to provide in the needs of the faithful. Indeed, we can say that your path through life is a path of faith. Bartimaeus, however, was not after money. He was after healing of his eyesight. For this, he did not put his trust in mankind, but in the Son of Man, the Son of David. If Jesus is the origin of healing, as acknowledged by a hospital, which goals is written, we care, God heals. Is not he also the origin of provision in our material needs? And so I asked the people who came to our community to beg for money to go into the chapel and pray. Hesitantly, one went into the chapel. I do not know what God told to this person, but at least it changed me. And I gave some help, probably exactly that what she needed. And truly, after Jesus' words, go your way, your faith has made you well, Bartimaeus was healed. If God heals, as written on the hospital walls, then it is still through us. The scriptures have shown so many examples that God works through us, his people. And so we thank God that the surgery was successful, that the bypass has made the heart functioning very well, and that the donor organ was provided in time and accepted by a body. Looking into the life of Bartimaeus himself, we see a complete renewal. The old was put aside and symbolized by the cloak which was thrown off, and the following of Jesus after the healing. This opens up a maybe painful aspect. Our sickness, our setback in life, our weakness might serve very well our return to Jesus by making us to cry out to him for help and then to follow him faithfully. It is, as a spiritual master once said, to control your weakness is not coming into heaven. It is you calling out to the Lord, Lord, help me, which helps you to enter heaven. Today's second reading from the letter of the Hebrews talks about the weakness of the high priest chosen from among men. Truly, priests are weak. A homilist during a priestly ordination even spoke out to those to be ordained, are you weak enough to be a priest? Indeed, our weakness helps us not to rely on ourselves, but on him who chose us. The faithful prayer of Bartimaeus was a powerful prayer. In a strange drama, which I saw recently, this power of a faithful prayer was played out in a different way. In the drama, the father of the family was prayed over as follows: Father in heaven, receive the soul of this our father. Once the prayer was over, the father did not move. The family shouted and shook the father, only to discover that he was truly dead. Then a priest passing by was asked to reverse the prayer, and the answer was simply, faithful prayers addressed to God are very powerful. And with this, the point was made. Take your prayer very seriously. And with this, we have a remedy against spiritual blindness. Our eyesight might be very okay, but what about our spiritual soundness? Because of spiritual blindness, the people of Israel went astray and were sent into exile. They had become blind towards the promises of Yahweh their God and the great wonders He had worked for them. During their exile, the people of Israel recovered gradually of their spiritual blindness. And we got the prayer of Queen Esther. Lord, save us by your hand. And the Lord said that He will save His people by leading them back in a straight path. Such is the result of a prayer with faith. And what about the following, of which many are to witness? A pregnant woman who approached the priest said, I want a son. And the priest said, you will have a son. When is he calculated to be born? On the 28th of February, answered the pregnant mother. He will be born the 27th, said the priest. On the 28th of February, the mother called the priest. I have delivered. Delivered of who? A boy, she said. When was he born? Yesterday, she answered. Truly, truly, put faith in your prayer.